it. So. Yeah, I know there's two of me. You got to pick the screen what I'm looking at. You can get like a 360 view. We can get, hold on, let's go Inception. Oh wait, I gotta go the other, is that gonna work? Where are you, buddy? Come on. It's not working the way I want it to. I want it to be like Inception. All right, here we go, cool. I have to entertain myself, you guys. All right, so easiest thing to make your lives easy today is to do this at your own pace. You do not have to sit around and wait for me. I just wanted to do one thing together to remind you of how to do it so that if we ever have to do it again, it's not something I have to go back and teach. So go to today's announcement on Canvas real quick. And there are 4 things that you can open there. Obviously, you don't need to open the guided notes if you've gotten the copies. The second link in that second bullet, though, obviously not the Google Meet link, but the second link that says link to the Google Sheet for the data, open that. Do that right now. Click on that link. It's going to ask you to make a copy so that you can do it yourself, okay? I'm going to share my screen so you can see me do it as well. But if you want the data to be ordered so that this histogram can be made a lot easier, that's the best way to do it. So I'm going to go to the exact same screen, okay? I'm going to do it on a separate sheet, though. Let's copy the separate sheet so I don't mess up the original, okay? All right, cool. So there's all my data, right? And so there's 3, we're just gonna do 3 histogram practices today, okay? And I'm gonna give you the freedom to do them however you want. The PowerPoint that's linked at the bottom walks you through it as well. So if you need some guidance, you can open that yourself, click present, and just click through it, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to do, like go through the PowerPoint with you. Today is kind of our easier day. I'm trying to kind of balance things out. I know we've been going like a little past that half hour. I want to give you a little more freedom today. So you can click through that PowerPoint on your own to organize the data, but I wanted to remind you on how to sort the data in a given column from least to greatest, okay? So you're gonna kind of bounce back and forth if you need to between the Google Meet screen where I'm sharing this right here and your copy that you just opened in order to see the data so that you can do it, right? Because kind of the thing about stats is you gotta do it yourself. That's the only way that this stuff is gonna work. So, but I wanted to remind you in case you forgot, okay? And we can do all 3, right? We're gonna do column A, column C, and column E, okay? Column A is numbers of pairs of shoes. That question that you guys asked, that you answered on Friday, there were 19 of us that answered that. Oh, somebody had a message. Let me check on this side so I can keep this screen going. Oh, let's see. What's up? What's up? It's all good. No worries. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, the question, there we go. The question that I asked you on Friday, how many pairs of shoes do you own? 19 of you answered it. The other set of data is from Ms. Sigmund's class. That's in column A. And so if you answered that question, your number is in there somewhere. There's my answer right there. I'm at 17. I wonder kind of where that falls in this histogram. I wonder if that's in the middle or towards the top. We're going to find out. That's work shoes, boots, snow boots, snowboarding boots, dress shoes for school, stuff like that. So I got a lot. Here's how you do it, okay? Here's how you're gonna order the data. You can either listen to me and just have your data open, right, your copy, or you can kind of bounce back and forth. So if I wanna order column A from least to greatest, click the A at the top that selects the whole column, okay? And then at the top, you want to click on data. Okay, at the menu, the menu bar at the top, click on data. Okay, and then I always go down to sort range because that will allow me to do something that these don't. Okay, so I click on sort range, and it's got from A1 to A1000. Okay, But if I click this box here that says data has header row, now it'll tell me that we're kind of telling Google Sheets that I've got kind of a title for what that is in that first row, right? So A1 is really just me saying, okay, these are the number of pairs of shoes, right? And that's what I want, okay? A to Z is least to greatest. Z to A is greatest to least. We want smallest to greatest. We want ascending, so that's what we like. So we click sort, and there it is, okay? Everything ordered from least to greatest, okay? And I'm just gonna do the same with column C. So I click on column C, data, sort range. And now you can see sort range from C1 to C1000, right? Obviously we don't have 1,000 pieces of data, but because we selected the whole column, it goes all the way down to the 1,000th row. But I click that data has header row. You're gonna see the second example that you guys are gonna work through is about how many hours somebody was playing video games. So that's why the title is video game hours. And we like that A to Z. Just like that, does it right away. You don't have to look and find, and boom, it's all done, okay? And then column E, let's do that one more time. Data sort range, data has header row, okay, 3 pointers, okay? A kid goes out every day and practices shooting his threes and how many he made on any given day, okay? A to Z still, so we'll go least to greatest. A little smaller number of points there. So from 2 to 21, so you got 20 of them, right? For column C, you've got, it goes from 2 to 31, so that's 30 points. And for column A, from 2 to 28, so you've got 27 data points there, okay? And what you'll see that we'll do today, you're gonna just work your way through all 3, okay? I'm just gonna present real quick so you can see it, but you're gonna have the freedom to do this on your own, and I will let you know what that looks like here in a second. But okay, so just some things to remember. Okay, no gaps between the bars. Just leave a space in that first one, right, so that you have space between your y-axis and the first bar that goes up and down. But make that frequency table first, right? We want to figure out what our classes are, right? What is the range of values that I want to put in each one? Do I want it to go by 5s or by 10s or by 20s or whatever it is? You know, grab a straight edge so you can make those bars nice and straight, not too wiggly. And then you want to choose a number of classes that are between 5 and 10. Okay, less than 5 doesn't really give us a good set of what the data looks like, and more than 10 is too many, right? And so, you know, when you look at this one, right, there's our data kind of randomly sorted. You don't need that. You've got your data already sorted. Right? So I'm going to back out here real quick. If I can see this column A right here, right? So I'm going from numbers like 2 to 28. Okay, if I figure out a range of values that works, I try nice numbers. Either I'm going to go like from like 0 to 4, 5 to 10, 11 to 15. Now I'm going to go by 5s, but I would start at 0. Or I'll go by 10s, right? I'll go from 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 30, you know, just like that. And we want to figure out which option makes sense. And so this is where I want to ask you guys, do you think, and so unmute yourself if you've got an opinion on this, do you think if we went by 10s, if we counted all of the single digits, right, then all of the 10s, then all the 20s, then all the 30s, then all the 40s, do you think we have enough spread in our data to get 5 classes for the stuff in column A? Right, because there's 0 to 9. We just count them up. There's 10 to 19. We just count them up. There's 20 to 29. I count them up. All right, so that's 3 classes so far. I'm out of data. That's it. So I can't do that. All right, when you think about your spread, how much data you've got, you want to pick a spread that makes sense. Is going by 10s enough, or do I need to go bigger, or do I need to go smaller? And in a case like this, I think we're going to have to go smaller, right? I think going like 0 to 4, so there's 1. 5 to 9, 2 classes. 10 to 14, I just count them. 15 to 19. 20 to 25. Or 20 to 24, excuse me, and then 25 to 29. right? I think that's going to make a little bit more sense for us. And so when I design my histogram, I'm going to walk you through this one and I'll let you guys do your thing, right? When I figure out what my classes are going to be and the frequency that kind of goes with them, I want to make sure that I can have at least 5, okay? That I've got at least 5 of those classes, okay? And once I've got that, then I can create a table that kind of looks like this, right? Create that table that has class and frequency. There's the histogram setup, right? 0 at the bottom for sure. Leave a gap in this first one. Create a width that works for however many you've got. I think 3 boxes left and right I think is good for each one of those. Make that thing go away here in a second. There we go, right? And then I just give it a title, cool, pair of shoes, frequency, and class. And I plot. Voila. Okay. Now, this PowerPoint is available for you guys right on your announcement for today. So I'm going to let you work. I'm going to let you do your thing. I'm going to stop sharing my screen because you can see it yourself if you just open it on your own. This way you don't have to look at it anymore. But what I want to give you guys the freedom today is to say, you know what? I've got it. I'm good. I can get this done on my own. I don't have to sit here to do it. Okay, now we've got this dedicated time, so here's the time to get this done if you want to get full credit, right? But it's not due until midnight tonight, right? I don't really care when you get it done as long as you get it done today, okay? So here's your freedom today, okay? We've been on Google Meets a lot lately, okay? If you want, you can go. You're good. You are present for the day. Just make sure you get this work done for today. You've got 3 histograms that I need you to do. If you get those 3 done, you get them uploaded by midnight tonight, you're good, okay? But I'm gonna stick around the Google Meet for anybody that wants help, that wants me to kind of walk through the first one or the second one or the third one, or help them figure out, okay, how big should my classes be, or how wide should I make my bars, or what scale should I make my y-axis, whatever. I'm happy to stick around, okay? You can also hop off and then hop back on in 10 minutes if you get stuck on something, or in 20 minutes or in 30 minutes, right? This class is over at what, 10:20? So I'll stick around until 10:20. And I will leave the recording on so that if somebody does come back on and has a good question, whoever watches the recording later can hear the answer to that. But you've got the freedom to stay and knock this out with me. You can log off the Google Meet and knock it out at home. You just don't have to keep your computer on to do it. You keep your camera on anyway. Or you can log off, get it done at your leisure sometime today, knowing that PowerPoint will help walk you through it. Okay, all that stuff is all right there for you. And now that your Google Sheet is organized, now you just count however many are in your classes. And if you're not sure what to make a class, well then either ask me, ask somebody else, or lean on the PowerPoint in case you need it. Okay, so there you go. The time is yours. Use it however you want. Stick around and get it done, or I'll see you tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow's schedule is a little bit different because it's got that homeroom built in to the Wednesday schedule. So our class actually starts a little bit earlier. We start at 9:20 instead of 9:30. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind for when we're going to log on. We're going to switch gears. Histograms are done after today. We're going to switch gears and do something different tomorrow. Trying with chapter 1 to kind of give you little bits of how to organize data and what stuff's going to look like so that we can start using it. I want to get to the good stuff. So stick around if you want. Otherwise, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Cool.
Thanks, Rosie.
See you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Rosie.
Yep.
Bye.
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you.
what was,
See you,
Can I
Mr.
just-
Rosie. Better, Rosie.
See ya.
I had to step out for a second. What was column A called?
Number of pairs of shoes. I don't know if you did I think you did the reflection on Friday. Remember I asked you how many pairs of shoes you own? I took all that data from everybody that answered that question and I made a problem about it. So I took all of the answers that I got from us and then some of the answers from Ms. Sigmund's class, and that's the data that you're looking at.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, sorry about that. My dad just came back. And I had to let him in. He had groceries and stuff. So
All good. Yeah, you go in and out as you please. You guys are grown young men and women. You got to get up and go. You don't have to tell me. Just I trust you. Do what you got to do.
Rosie,
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn off my camera real quick. I'm not gonna leave quite yet though.
sounds good.
Thank you. Have a good day, Rosie.
See ya.
Okay, bye, Rosie.
Bye, Kaylin.
All right, Rosie. I'll catch you later. Have a good day.
Hey, Rosie, I have a question.
Yeah. So
So for the second one with the hours played,
yeah.
I was doing the class frequencies and I did 0 to 6, but how would I find the frequency? I don't know why, but I just got so stumped on this one.
So if you choose 0 to 6, you just want to count how many you've got between 0 and 6.
Like from the, oh, what is this? From the copy of the lesson I made?
Exactly. So
Okay.
you made that copy so that you could organize them from least to greatest, because then if you make a class that goes from 0 to 6, then you just say, all right, I've got 3, 4, and 6. Those are the only ones that fall within that range.
Yeah,
So your
so there's
frequency is 3. Now,
Okay.
if you're making a range that goes from 0 to 6, right? That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There's 7 possible numbers that can fit in there, right?
Yeah.
That means that every class is now a size of 7. So now you got to go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
So you go from 7 to 13 for your next class. And then 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So you go from 0 to 6, 7 to 13, 14 to 20, 20 to like that.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You got it. All right, Jimmy, I'm gonna get going to my next class, but shoot me a message if you have any questions on anything from today. All right?
Yeah, I'm just finishing up right now, actually. So,
Awesome.
do I just need to take pictures, submit it on Canvas?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Rosie.